Namaste to you all. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Singh has arrived. We will now commence the program with the lighting of the year to seek the divine blessings of Almighty for the 147th GIRMIT Commemoration Day. May I kindly request the Honorable Minister and the invited dignitaries to join the Honorable Minister to light the diya to seek the divine blessings. Thank you, Honorable Minister and the invited dignitaries. We will kindly wait for the invited dignitaries to please take their seat before we can start the official program. Kindly requesting the invited dignitaries to please take their seat. We will officially begin today's program. The Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Singh, the High Commissioner of Republic of India to the Republic of Fiji, His Excellency Sunit Mehta, United Nations Resident Coordinator to Fiji and Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu and Vanuatu, His Excellency Dick Wanager, Assistant Minister for Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Honorable Charan Kumar, the Permanent Secretary for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, invited dignitaries, also acknowledge the presence of the Permanent Secretary for Civil Service, the GIRMIT descendants, Fijians joining across Fiji and Fijian diaspora around the world, school students, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to the 147 GIRMIT Commemoration Day. To begin with, we will all rise for the national anthem. Thank you. Kindly requesting all the guests to please take their seats. We will now invite our faith-based leaders to offer prayers and seek the blessings of Almighty Lord for today's auspicious occasion. Firstly, we will invite Pandit Krishnil Tiwari, the National Secretary of Shri Sanatan Dharam Purohit Brahman Mahasabha of Fiji, to lead the Hindu prayer, followed by the Christian prayer by Deputy General Secretary of the Methodist Church in Fiji and Rotuma, Reverend Dr. Anil Ruben, followed by the Sikh prayer by Jeath Singh, followed by the Muslim prayer by Hafiz Anis, and then Baha'i prayer by member of the Baha'i community in Fiji, Mrs. Keseya Bivanu.
श्री गणेशाय नमः। सबसे पहले हम माननीय मंत्री, वरिष्ठ अतिथिगण, धर्मगुरु, समाज के गणमय व्यक्तियों तथा उपस्थित सभी श्रद्धालुओं को इस पावन गिरमिट समारोह दिवस में हार्दिक स्वागत, अभिनंदन एवं सभी को श्री सनातन धर्म प्रतिनिधि सभा फीजी की ओर से, श्री सनातन धर्म पुरोहित ब्राह्मण महासभा फीजी की ओर से जय श्री राम, सीताराम। First of all, we extend our heartfelt greetings to the Minister, Honorable Government Ministers, distinguished guests, religious leaders, respected dignitaries, and all devotees gathered here on this sacred occasion of Girmit Remembrance Day. चलते हैं और अपने हमारे पूर्वज और जो 14 तारीख मई को यानी कि 14 मई को फीजी में आए थे, उनके निमित्त तथा जितने भी फीजी वासियों के निमित्त हम लोग सब हाथ जोड़ करके, करबद्ध हो करके और अपने अपने जो ईश्वर से उनके आत्मा के निमित्त और हमारे सनातन धर्म तथा जितने भी हमारे और भी फेथ बेस्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस के लिए, सभी के लिए आज यहाँ प्रार्थना करते हैं। वर्णानामर्थ संघानां रसानां छन्दसामपि मंगलानां चाकर्तारो वन्दे वाणी विनायको। कर्पूरगौरं करुणावतारं संसारसारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं सदा वसन्तं हृदयारविन्दे भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि, भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि, भवं भवानी सहितं नमामि। अनादिनिधनो देवः शङ्खचक्रगदाधरा अक्षय पुण्डरीकाक्ष जीवमोक्षप्रदो भव, जीवमोक्षप्रदो भव, जीवमोक्षप्रदो भव। अतिशिपुष्पशङ्काशः पीतवाससमायुक्तं ये नमस्यन्ति गोविन्दः नातेश विदते भव। कृष्ण कृष्ण कृपालु सतं गति नगत्रिभ्रवः संसारमगनानं परसिद्धपुरुषोत्तमं नारायण सुरश्रेष्ठः लक्ष्मीकान्तं वरप्रदः अनेन तर्पणो नाथः जीवमोक्षप्रदो भव, जीवमोक्षप्रदो भव, जीवमोक्षप्रदो भव। हिरण्यगर्भासमाविक्तं विष्णुपत्या नमस्तुभ्यं इदं प्रेतस्य पितरस्य जीवस्य मोक्षार्थ सुप्रीता भव सर्वदा। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय हरये परमात्मने प्रणतक्लेशनाशाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। परमपिता परमात्मा से प्रार्थना करते कि आज इस पावन गिरमिट स्मरण दिवस पर हम सब श्रद्धापूर्वक अपने उन पूर्वजों को नमन करते हैं जिन्होंने कठिन संघर्ष, पीड़ा, तपस्या और बलिदान के साथ इस पावन भूमि हमारे फिजी में सनातन धर्म, संस्कृति, भाषा और परंपराओं की ज्योति को प्रज्वलित रखा है। उन सभी के जीवात्मा के प्रति हम लोग भगवान से प्रार्थना करते कि ईश्वर उनको आप सदगति, सनातन मोक्ष, वैकुंठ धाम की प्राप्ति कराएं। On this sacred Girmit Remembrance Day, we humbly bow to in respect and gratitude to our ancestors who endured hardship, suffering, sacrifice and struggle while keeping alive the light of Sanatan Dharma, culture, language and tradition in the sacred land of Fiji. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. पुनः सभी को जय श्री राम।
I greet you in the name of our Jehovah God, and I stand here as to pray. I would like to say I'm a second generation Girmitian. My grandfather came in 1911, and not only that he worked in the Girmit, but he was a pastor, and we tried to follow his footsteps. To all the our respected guests, to all of us, I will sing a prayer. And the prayer is in Hindi. It says that your life should bring glory to your God. And this God hates sin. मैं एक भजन गाऊंगा प्रार्थना के रूप में, और भजन की मकसद है कि हम जो भी भगवान की दुआ करते हैं, जो भी भगवान की हम दुआ करते हैं, प्रार्थना करते हैं, पूजा करते हैं, हमारी ज़िंदगी से उसकी बड़ाई हो, हमारे नहीं। और दूसरी बात ये है कि जो भगवान को हम पूजते हैं हम सब, वो पाप से नफरत करता है। हम प्रार्थना करें। मिले आदर और महिमा तुझे, ज्ञान और धन्यवाद प्रभु, मिले स्तुति और शक्ति प्रशंसा, सदा सर्वदा। सर्वशक्तिमान प्रभु परमेश्वर, जो है और था और रहेगा। सर्वशक्तिमान प्रभु परमेश्वर, जो है और था और रहेगा। तेरे ही महिमा होए सदा। मेरे जीवन में तेरे ही महिमा होए सदा। मेरे जीवन में। God Almighty, we give you honor and glory and praise, and we humbly beseech you as we celebrate this Girmit celebration. We pray for all the descendants of Girmitians, Lord. I'm praying, Heavenly Father, that we all can show compassion on them. Thank you, Heavenly Father. We commit this prayer in Jesus' name. Amen.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਪਰਮ ਸਤਿਕਾਰਯੋਗ ਗੁਰੂ ਰੂਪ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ ਅਤੇ ਫਿਜੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਮੂਹ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ, ਜੋ ਕਿ ਆਪਣੇ ਜੋ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਬਜ਼ੁਰਗ ਭਾਈਜਾਨ ਜੋ ਸਾਡੇ ਇੰਡੀਆ ਤੋਂ ਫਿਜੀ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕਰਕੇ ਇੱਥੇ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਮਜ਼ਦੂਰੀ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਜੀਵਨ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਅੰਦਰ ਇੱਕ ਅੱਛੇ ਢੰਗ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਐਗਜ਼ਾਮਪਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਦਿੱਤਾ ਹੈ, ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਮਿਹਨਤਾਂ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਬੱਚੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਾਂ। ਸਾਡੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਨਿਸਟਰ ਸਾਹਿਬਾਨ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਗੈਸਟ, ਆਪ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਮਜ਼ਦੂਰ ਮੌਜੂਦ ਹੋ। ਸੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੀ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਜੀਵਨ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਕਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕੰਟਰੀ ਦੇ, ਆਪਣੀ ਜੋ ਸਿੱਖ ਧਰਮ ਹੈ ਜਾਂ ਕਿਸੇ ਵੀ ਧਰਮ ਦੇ, ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਵਿੱਚ ਆ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਜੀਵਨ ਦੀਆਂ ਮਨੋਰਥ ਕੜੀਆਂ ਹਨ ਉਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਅਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਕਿਰਤ ਕਮਾਈ ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਦੱਸੇ ਹੋਏ ਮਾਰਗ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਹਾਂ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਭ ਤੋਂ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਵੀ ਉਹ ਰੂਹਾਂ ਹਨ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਸੰਸਾਰ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਿਹਨਤ ਕਰਕੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਜੋ ਜੀਵਨ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਦੇਸ਼ ਦੇ ਲੇਖੇ ਲਾਇਆ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੇ ਹੀ ਯਤਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਖੜ੍ਹੇ ਹੋ ਕਰਕੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਸ਼ਾਮਿਲ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸੱਚੀ ਸ਼ਰਧਾਂਜਲੀ ਦੇ ਸਕੀਏ। ਸੋ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਅੰਦਰ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਤੇ ਖੜ੍ਹੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਓ ਔਰ ਹੈੱਡ ਕਵਰ ਕਰਕੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਬੇਨਤੀ ਕਰਨੀ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਤੂੰ ਠਾਕੁਰ ਤੁਮ ਪਹਿ ਅਰਦਾਸ, ਜਿਉ ਪਿੰਡ ਸਭ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਸ। ਤੁਮ ਮਾਤ ਪਿਤਾ ਹਮ ਵਾਰਕ ਤੇਰੇ, ਤੁਮਰੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਮਹਿ ਸੂਖ ਕਨੇਰੇ। ਕੋਇ ਨ ਜਾਣੈ ਤੁਮਰਾ ਅੰਤ, ਉਚੇ ਤੇ ਊਚਾ ਭਗਵੰਤ। ਸਗਲ ਸਮਗਰੀ ਤੁਮਰੈ ਸੂਤਰ ਤਾਰੇ, ਤੁਮ ਤੇ ਹੋਏ ਸੋ ਆਗਿਆਕਾਰੀ। ਤੁਮਰੀ ਗਤ ਮਿਤ ਤੁਮ ਹੀ ਜਾਣੀ, ਨਾਨਕ ਦਾਸ ਸਦਾ ਕੁਰਬਾਣੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਤਿਨੈ ਤਾਪ ਨਿਵਾਰਨ ਹਾਰਾ, ਦੁਖ ਹੰਤਾ ਸੁਖ ਰਾਸ। ਤਾਂ ਕੋ ਬਿਘਨ ਨਾ ਕੋ ਲਾਗੈ, ਜਾਂ ਕੀ ਪ੍ਰਭ ਆਗੈ ਅਰਦਾਸ। ਅਰਦਾਸ ਇੱਕ ਓੰਕਾਰ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਭਗਵਤੀ ਜੀ ਸਹਾਇ। ਵਾਰ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਭਗਵਤੀ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹੀ 10ਵੀਂ। ਪ੍ਰਥਮ ਭਗਵਤੀ ਸਿਮਰ ਕੈ ਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਲਈ ਤੇ ਆਏ। ਫਿਰ ਅੰਗਦ ਗੁਰ ਤੇ ਅਮਰਦਾਸ, ਰਾਮਦਾਸੈ ਹੋਈ ਸਹਾਇ। ਅਰਜਨ ਹਰਿ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਨੋ ਸਿਮਰੋ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਰਾਏ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿ ਕ੍ਰਿਸ਼ਨ ਤੇ ਆਈਐ, ਜਿਸ ਡਿਠੇ ਸਭ ਦੁਖ ਜਾਏ। ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਿਮਰੈ ਕਰ, ਨਾਉ ਨਿਦ ਆਵੈ ਤਾਏ। ਸਭ ਥਾਈ ਹੋਏ ਸਹਾਇ। 10ਵੇਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਸਭ ਥਾਈ ਹੋਏ ਸਹਾਇ। ਦਸਾਂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹਾਂ ਦੀ ਜੋਤ, ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਾਠ, ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦੀਦਾਰ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਪੰਜਾਂ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ, ਚੌਹਾਂ ਸਾਹਿਬਜ਼ਾਦਿਆਂ, 40 ਮੁਕਤਿਆਂ, 60 ਜਾਪੀਆਂ ਤਪੀਆਂ। ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਜਪਿਆ, ਵੰਡ ਛਕਿਆ, ਦੇਗ ਚਲਾਈ ਤੇ ਗਵਾਹੀ। ਦੇ ਕੇ ਅੰਡਠ ਕੀਤਾ, ਤਿਨਾਂ ਪਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਸਚਿਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਿੰਘਾਂ ਸਿੰਘਣੀਆਂ ਨੇ ਧਰਮ ਹੇਤ ਸੀਸ ਦਿੱਤੇ, ਬੰਦ ਬੰਦ ਕਟਵਾਏ। ਖੋਪਰੀਆਂ ਲੋਹਾਈਆਂ ਚਰਖੜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਚੜੇ, ਤਾਂ ਨਾਰਿਆਂ ਨਾਲ ਚਰਵਾਏ ਗਏ। ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਸੇਵਾ ਨੇ ਕੁਰਬਾਨੀਆਂ ਕੀਤੀਆਂ, ਧਰਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਹਾਰਿਆ। ਸਿੱਖੀ ਸਿੱਧ ਕੇਸਾ ਸਵਾਸਾ ਸੰਗ ਨਿਭਾਏ, ਤਿਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਕਮਾਈ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਪੰਜਾਂ ਤਖਤਾਂ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਗੁਰੂਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰ ਕੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਪ੍ਰਥਮੈ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਹੈ ਜੀ। ਸਰਬੱਤ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਕੋ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਚਿਤ ਆਵੈ ਚਿਤ ਆਵਨ ਕਾ ਸਦਕਾ, ਸਰਬ ਸੁਖ ਹੋਏ। ਜਹਾਂ ਜਹਾਂ ਗੁਰ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਸਾਹਿਬ, तहाँ तहाँ रिश्ते रियायत देख देख फतेह पंथ की जीत। श्री साहिब जी होए सहाय खालसा जी के बोल बाले बोलो जी। वाहिगुरु सिखाणु सिखी दान केस दान रहत दान बबेक दान बिसाह दान ਭਰੋਸਾ ਦਾਨ ਦਾਣਾ ਸਰਦਾ ਨਾਮ ਦਾਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤਸਰ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਇਸ਼ਨਾਨ। ਚੌਂਕੀਆਂ ਝੰਡੇ ਬੁੰਗੇ ਜੁਗੋ ਜੁਗ ਅਟਲ ਧਰਮ ਕਾ ਜੈਕਾਰ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਬੋਲੋ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਿੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਮਾਨ ਨੀਵਾ ਮਤਿ ਉੱਚੀ ਮਤ ਪਤ ਦਾ ਰਾਖਾ ਆਪ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। हे ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੰਥ ਦੇ ਸਦਾ ਸਹਾਇ ਦਾਤਾਰ ਜੀਓ। ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਨਨਕਾਣਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਅਤੇ ਹੋਰ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਿਆਂ ਗੁਰਧਾਮਾਂ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਪੰਥ ਨੂੰ ਵਿਛੋੜਿਆ ਗਿਆ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਖੁੱਲ੍ਹੇ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਦੀਦਾਰ ਸੇਵਾ ਸੁਪਾਲ ਦਾ ਦਾਨ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਜੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਖਸ਼ੋ ਜੀ। ਹੇ ਨਿਮਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਾਨ ਨਿਤਾਣਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਤਾਨ ਨਿਉਟਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਓਟ ਚਾਵਰ ਛਤਰ ਤਖਤ ਦੇ ਮਾਲਕ ਜੁਗੋ ਜੁਗ ਅਟਲ ਬਾਣੀ ਕੇ ਬੋਹਿਥ ਨਾਮ ਕੇ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ। ਆਪ ਜਿਹਨੂੰ ਹਾਜ਼ਰ ਨਾਜ਼ਰ ਜਾਂਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਫੀਜੀ ਦੀਆਂ ਸਮੂਹ ਸੰਗਤਾਂ ਮਿਲ ਕਰਕੇ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਗਿਰਮਿਟ ਡੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਨਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋਇਆਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਪੁਰਾਤਨ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਅਨੁਸਾਰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆਂ ਸਿੰਘਾਂ ਸਿੰਘਣੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਪਾਵਨ ਦਿਹਾੜੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਨਾ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਹਨ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਆਪ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨੀ ਜਿੱਥੇ ਕਿਤੇ ਵੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਰੂਹਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਸ਼ਾਂਤੀ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨੀ। ਪਿੱਛੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਮੂਹ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿਰਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੱਥ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਕਾਲ ਕੰਟਕ ਦੂਰ ਕਰਨੇ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਵਾਲਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਕਰਨਾ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਸਾਰੇ ਹੀ ਪਰਿਵਾਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿਰਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੱਥ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਦੁੱਖਾਂ ਰੋਗਾਂ ਸੋਗਾਂ ਬਿਘਨਾਂ ਵਹਿਮਾਂ ਭਰਮਾਂ ਦਾ ਨਾਸ ਕਰਨਾ ਸੁੱਖਾਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਕਰਨਾ ਤੰਦਰੁਸਤੀ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਦੇਹ ਰੋਗਤਾ ਦੀ ਦਾਤ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਕਰਨਾ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਹਰ ਮੈਦਾਨ ਫਤਿਹ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਨੀ ਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਵਿਦੇਸ਼ਾਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਬੇਨਤੀ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀਓ ਕਿਸਾਨਾਂ ਵੀਰਾਂ ਦੇ ਸਿਰਾਂ 'ਤੇ ਮੇਰਾ ਭਰਿਆ ਹੱਥ ਰੱਖਣਾ। ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਚਰਨਾਂ ਕਮਲਾਂ ਦੀ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਔਰ ਪ੍ਰਤੀਤ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਿਵਾਜਣਾ ਅੱਖਰ ਵਾਧਾ ਘਾਟਾ ਪੜਿਆ ਭੁੱਲ ਚੁੱਕ ਮੁਆਫ ਕਰਨਾ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਦੇ ਕਾਰਜ ਰਾਸ ਕਰਨੇ ਸਹੀ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਮੇਲ ਜਿਨਾ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਤੇਰਾ ਨਾਮ ਚਿਤਿਆ ਵੈ ਨਾਨਕ ਨਾਮ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਤੇਰੇ ਪਾਣੇ ਸਰਬੱਤ ਦਾ ਭਲਾ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਬੋਲੇ ਸੋ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ। ਆਪ ਜੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਜਗ੍ਹਾ 'ਤੇ ਬੈਠ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ। ਸੋ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਜੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕਰਨ ਇਸੇ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਚੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਕਲਾ ਵਾਲਾ ਜੀਵਨ ਬਖਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਕੇ ਨਿਹਾਲ ਕਰਨ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ।
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
I'll be reciting a prayer, a Baha'i prayer for humanity. Let us pray. O thou kind Lord, thou hast created all humanity from the same stock. Thou hast decreed that all shall belong to the same household. In thy holy presence they are all thy servants, and all mankind are sheltered beneath thy tabernacle. All have gathered together at thy table of bounty. All are illumined through the light of thy providence. O God, thou art kind to all. Thou hast provided for all, dost shelter all, conferrest life upon all. Thou hast endowed each and all with talents and faculties, and all are submerged in the ocean of thy mercy. O thou kind Lord, unite all. Let the religions agree and make the nations one, so that they may see each other as one family and the whole earth as one home. May they all live together in perfect harmony. O God, raise aloft the banner of the oneness of mankind. O God, establish the most great peace. Cement thou, O God, the hearts together. O thou kind Lord, O thou kind Father, God, gladden our hearts through the fragrance of thy love. Brighten our eyes through the light of thy guidance. Delight our ears with the melody of thy word, and shelter us all in the stronghold of thy providence. Thou art the mighty and powerful. Thou art the forgiving, and thou art the one who overlooketh the shortcomings of all mankind.
Thank you to the faith-based leaders for seeking the divine blessings. To begin with, this year's GIRMIT commemoration is based on the theme of From Roots to Wings, Carrying the GIRMIT Flame Forward, which reflects the enduring legacy, resilience, sacrifice, and the achievements of the GIRMITiers who struggled in the sugarcane fields of Fiji and laid the foundation of future generations. The GIRMITiers were more than the indentured laborers, they were the builders of the modern Fiji. Their sweat and sacrifice laid the foundation of Fiji's sugar industry, the backbone of nation's economy for generations. Through hard work, they transformed dense, uncultivated land into thriving agriculture regions and helped construct roads, bridges, and early settlements that became today's towns and cities. As we gather to commemorate this significant era, we pause to honor the memories of those who lost their lives during the GIRMIT indenture system in Fiji between 1879 to 1st January 1920, when the indenture system ended in Fiji. During this era, a total of 40 ships made 87 voyages from India to Fiji, carrying 60,538 indentured laborers. Many endured unimaginable hardships throughout the long, difficult journey from India to Fiji, while others suffered under the harsh realities of the indenture system in sugarcane fields in Fiji. Historians have recorded that the health conditions of many GIRMITiers were extremely poor, with deaths caused by illness such as anemia, tuberculosis, diarrhea, childbirth complications, accidents, and tragically suicide. We also remember the victims of the tragic shipwreck of Syria, the fifth to reach Fiji, which wrecked on the Nasalai Reef at approximately 8:30 p.m. on Sunday 11th May 1884. According to the historian Professor Brijlal, by the time the rescue efforts were completed by the Dr. William McGregor and the village's 56 Indian immigrants and 3 Indian seamen had drowned and lost their lives. Today, we pay tribute to all those souls who endured oppression, hardship, exploitation, and sacrificed their lives during the GIRMIT indenture system. Their courage, perseverance, and determination continue to inspire generations of Fijians and remain an important part of our shared national history. At this moment, I respectfully invite everyone present here, as well as to all the viewers joining us across Fiji and around the world, to please rise and observe 1 minute of silence in honor of all those who sacrificed their lives during the GIRMIT indenture system in Fiji from years 1879 to 1916. Kindly requesting everyone if you can please rise and observe a moment of silence just to honor the departed soul during the indenture system. Thank you. We can all take our seats. We will now have a traditional welcome dance by Shobana Chanel dance group, Namo Namo Lord Shiva dance. Namo Namo is a rhythm of devotion offered to Lord Shiva. Through this dance, prayer is transformed into movement, honoring tradition, seeking divine blessings. The names of the artists who will be performing are Anushka Nair, Shania Kishore, Aradhya Kumar, Esther Chandra, Anvi Kumar.
जय हो शंकरा आदिदेव शंकरा तेरे जाप के बिना चले ये सांस किस तरह मेरा कर्म तू ही जाने क्या बुरा है क्या भला तेरे रास्ते पे मैं तो आंख मूंद के चला तेरे नाम की जोत ने सारा हर लिया तमस मेरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभो हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा ललाट पे भस्म है भुजाओं में वस्त्र बाघ छाल का है खड़ा पाँव में प्यास क्या हो तुझे गंगा है तेरी जटाओं में जटाओं में जटाओं में दूसरों के वास्ते सदैव ही जिया मांगा कुछ कभी नहीं तूने सिर्फ है दिया समुद्र मंथन का था समय जो आ पड़ा द्वंद्व दोनों लोक में विषामृत पे था छिड़ा अमृत सभी मैं बांट के प्याला विष का तूने खुद पिया नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभो हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव हे महेश्वरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा जय त्रिलोकनाथ शंभो हे शिवाय शंकरा नमो नमो शंकरा भोलेनाथ शंकरा रुद्रदेव
thank you to the artists for the wonderful performance. I now invite the Permanent Secretary for Ministry of Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, for the welcome address.
Thank you, Ashwini. Namaste, Ram Ram, Assalamu alaikum, Sat Sri Akal, Bula Vinaka, and a very warm good morning to you all. It is both an honor and a privilege to warmly welcome you all to the 147th National GIRMIT Commemoration here at the Fiji Museum under this year's national theme, which is From Roots to Wings, carrying the GIRMIT flame forward. Today, we gather not to merely as citizens of Fiji, but as the custodian of an extraordinary legacy built through sacrifice, resilience, perseverance, and hope. 147 years ago, the first Girmitians arrived on our shores aboard the Leonidas, carrying little more than courage, faith, and dreams of better future. Despite immense hardship, uncertainty, they endured the unremarkable strength and determination. Through their sweat, sacrifice, and unwavering spirit, they helped lay the foundation of the modern Fiji we proudly call home today. As we honor the journey and the contributions of more than 60,000 Girmitians who crossed the oceans of Fiji, we also pay tribute to their descendants who contribute to strengthen our nation through their contributions in education, agriculture, business, medicine, public service, culture, faith, sports, and national development. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my distinct honor to acknowledge our distinguished guests who have joined us on this important national occasion. I warmly acknowledge and welcome the Honorable Charan Singh, Minister for Public Enterprises, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, His Excellency Mr. Sumit Mehta, the High Commissioner of India to Republic of Fiji, His Excellency Mr. Dek Wangra, United Nations Resident Coordinator for Fiji, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu, Assistant Minister of Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Honorable Charan Kumar. I also want to extend my warm welcome to His Excellency NZ New Zealand High Commissioner, His Excellency Greg Andrews. Thank you, sir, for joining us this morning. I also want to welcome and acknowledge my colleague, PS Permanent Secretary Civil Service. Thank you, sir, for being and joining me this morning. I also extend our sincere appreciation to Chairman and Chief Executive of Post Fiji Limited, the Chief Executive Officer and staffs of the Fiji Museum, the National Archives of Fiji, government officials, faith leaders, community representatives, development partners, and all invited guests joining us today. Now, a very special welcome is extended to all our descendants of Girmitians. Thank you for being here and gathered with us across Fiji. I know it was a tiring journey. A number of you have traveled all the way from Navua. I also had somebody from Nandi has come over, and Raki Raki. Thank you for being here this morning. Your presence is a powerful reminder that the spirit of Girmit remains alive, not only in the history books, but within our homes, communities, institutions, and national identity. I also acknowledge our Midna partners, Fiji Broadcasting Corporation, together with the government media team, all media organizations, for ensuring that this important national commemoration reaches communities across Fiji and around the globe. I further acknowledge the staffs of Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, together with our volunteers, performers, sponsors, and stakeholders whose dedication and hard work have for today's event and making it possible. On behalf of the ministry and my minister and the entire team, I once again warmly welcome you all and thank you for joining us as we honor this remarkable chapter of Fiji's history, carrying the Girmit flame forward for future generations. Dhanyawad, Vinakabakalevu, and thank you.
Thank you, Permanent Secretary Dr. Vinesh Kumar, for delivering the welcome address. I now invite the guest of honor, United Nations Resident Coordinator to Fiji, His Excellency Dek Wagoner, for his address.
I'd like to acknowledge Honorable Charan Singh, Minister of Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, His Excellency Mr. Sunit Mehta, High Commissioner of the Republic of India to Fiji, Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, descendants of the Girmitia community, faith-based leaders, distinguished guests, Namaste, Salam Alaikum, Bula Vinaka, and good morning. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to join you today as we celebrate Girmit Day, a special occasion that reflects not only a defining chapter in Fiji's history, but also the remarkable spirit, resilience, and unity of the people of Fiji. Today we honor the Girmitias, the men, women, and children who arrived in Fiji generations ago with courage, determination, and hope for a better future. Despite immense hardship and uncertainty, they helped build communities, contributed to the growth of the country, and laid foundations that continue to shape Fiji today. This year's theme is especially relevant to the spirit, from roots to wings, carrying the Girmit flame forward. Their legacy lives on across every part of national life, in Fiji's culture, agriculture, education, business, public service, cuisine, and vibrant multicultural identity. But above all, the story of Girmit is a story of resilience and hope. It reminds us that even through challenges, people can build stronger communities, stronger relationships, and a stronger nation. And that is why Girmit Day speaks not only to one community, but to all of Fiji. Because Fiji's strength has always come from its people, from the rich diversity of cultures, traditions, faith, and communities that together form one nation. This diversity is not a challenge to overcome. It is one of Fiji's greatest strengths. And as Fiji continues its national journey forward, including ongoing discussions around the constitution, the work of the Truth and Reconciliation process, and preparation towards the next elections, the same spirit of inclusion, respect, and dialogue remains deeply important. These are important national conversations and opportunities to continue to strengthening national cohesion, to ensure every community feels heard and feels included, and to build a shared vision for Fiji's future that reflects the voices, dignity, and aspirations of all its people. The United Nations remains committed to supporting Fiji in these efforts, including through support for social cohesion, dialogue, inclusion, reconciliation, and democratic processes. We believe that Fiji's diversity should continue to be reflected as a source of strength in shaping the country's future. Across Fiji, we continue to see extraordinary examples of communities standing together, supporting one another, and working collectively during times of difficulty and celebration alike. We see generosity, compassion, and deep respect across communities and generations. This spirit of togetherness is something truly powerful, and it is something the world can learn from. At a time when many societies around the world are experiencing growing division, and uncertainty, Fiji continues to demonstrate the importance of dialogue, respect, inclusion, and community connection. Social cohesion is built through these everyday acts of solidarity. It is built when people listen to one another, celebrate one another's cultures, and recognize that our shared future is stronger when everyone feels included and valued. We are encouraged by the growing national conversations taking place across Fiji. Conversations focused on understanding, reconciliation, opportunity, and building a shared future for all. And we particularly recognize the important role played by communities, traditional and faith leaders, women and young people in shaping a peaceful and united Fiji for future generations. GIRMIT Day is therefore not only a time to remember history, it is also a time to celebrate how far Fiji has come and to look ahead with confidence and hope. A future where diversity continues to unite rather than divide. A future where every young person feels they belong and can contribute. And a future where Fiji continues to shine as a beacon of peace, resilience, and unity in the Pacific. As we celebrate GIRMIT Day today, we may continue to carry forward the values of resilience, compassion, solidarity, and hope that have shaped Fiji's journey. Dhanyavad, shukran, vinakavakalevu, and thank you.
Thank you, His Excellency Dick Wagner, United Nations Resident Coordinator, for the address. I now have the opportunity to invite His Excellency Sunit Mehta, High Commissioner of Republic of India to Republic of Fiji, for his address.
Thank you, MC. I would like to begin by acknowledging the gracious presence of Honorable Charan Singh Ji, Minister for Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, and Ministry of Public Enterprises. His Excellency Mr. Dirk Wagner, UN Resident Coordinator to Fiji, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu and Vanuatu. New Zealand High Commissioner, His Excellency Mr. Greg Andrews. Honorable Assistant Minister for Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Honorable Shalin Kumarji. Dr. Vinesh Kumarji, Permanent Secretary for Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts. Descendants of the GIRMITIA community, senior government officials including permanent secretaries of civil service, faith-based leaders present amongst us, members of the diplomatic corps, media, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, namaste, bula vinaka, and a very good morning to you all. Jai Shri Ram, Sat Sri Akal, Salam Alaikum. It's an honor for me to join you all today for the 147th GIRMIT Commemoration. I thank the government of Fiji for organizing this meaningful program and for ensuring that the legacy of GIRMITians continues to be remembered with dignity, pride, and national reverence. I also thank the government of Fiji for declaring GIRMIT Day a national holiday, a powerful recognition of the central place the contribution of GIRMITians occupy in Fiji's national identity and collective memory. The theme for this year's commemoration, From Roots to Wings, Carrying the GIRMIT Flame Forward, captures beautifully the extraordinary journey of the GIRMITians and their descendants. The GIRMIT story is not simply a matter of migration in history. It's a story of human endurance with civilizational continuity. It reminds us that even in the most difficult circumstances, people carry with them values, memories, and traditions that become the foundations of future generations. Between 1834 and 1920, more than 1 million Indian men, women, and children crossed oceans as indentured laborers to different parts of the world. It was often presented under a legal fiction of voluntarism, but Marx caused migration driven by economic distress and colonial policies back home. Over 60,000 GIRMITians who came to Fiji endured enormous hardships, yet they transformed adversity into strength and laid the foundation of thriving communities whose contributions continue to shape Fiji today. When the ship Leonidas arrived in Fiji on 14th May 1879, the men and women who stepped ashore did not know what lay ahead. They had left behind familiar homes and uncertain futures awaited them. Yet, despite the immense hardships they endured, They carried within them an indomitable spirit. Through sacrifice and perseverance, they built new lives while preserving the cultural inheritance they had brought with them from India. Today, the contributions of Girmitia's descendants can be seen across every sphere of Fiji's national life, in politics, education, agriculture, business, medicine, public service, culture, sports, and the arts. Girmitia's story is inseparable from Fiji's own story. I thank them for their profoundly significant contributions and encourage them to carry the Girmit flame forward. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, in many ways, Fiji and India share a unique civilizational connection. Our relationship is not merely built on diplomacy or official engagement. It is built on people-to-people ties, emotional bonds, and shared historical experiences. The Girmitias preserved their language, faith, music, cuisine, and traditions. Yet, over generations, they also created something uniquely Indo-Fijian, a vibrant synthesis that reflects both ancestral heritage and national belonging. From bhajans sung in villages to the celebration of Diwali, Eid, Holi, and Christmas together, from Fiji Hindi to cultural traditions that have evolved uniquely in this land, the Girmit legacy continues to enrich Fiji's multicultural identity. It was heartening that the Prime Minister of India, Shri Narendra Modi, during his Man Ki Baat program last year, highlighted the vibrant Phagwa Chautal traditions of Fiji, a reflection of how Girmit legacy continues to thrive through music, culture, and community. I recall the spirit of the 12th World Hindi Conference held in Nandi in 2023, where we celebrated the remarkable evolution of Hindi in Fiji and the commitment of Indo-Fijian communities to preserving language and culture across generations. I'm also happy that our cultural cooperation continues to deepen, and in partnership with Fiji's Ministry of Education, Tamil language classes were introduced in schools in Rakiraki and Lambasa in 2024, helping revive an important linguistic heritage. It was deeply moving for me to see Fiji's national anthem sung in Tamil language during this centennial celebrations in Tangi Tangi. These efforts demonstrate that Girmit legacy is not frozen in history. It continues to evolve through language, culture, education, and shared community life. And India takes immense pride in this shared heritage. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday, Honorable Minister Charan Singh unveiled the refurbished Syria Monument in Syria Park, Nassori. The monument commemorates the 59 Girmitias who died when Syria shipwrecked on the Nesselai Reef on May 11, 1884. I was also honored to be part of the commemoration activities, including at the Nag Baba Kuti Mandir and the Delkhusha homes. Today's program includes particularly profoundly significant initiatives, including the launch of the commemorative Girmit postal stamps and the sealing of the 50-year Girmit commemoration time capsule, honoring the descendants of Girmitias. Allow me to commend the government of Fiji for these thoughtful and visionary initiatives. Postal stamps are miniature ambassadors of history. They travel across borders and generations, carrying stories, memories, and national identity. Equally profound is the sealing of the 50-year Girmit commemoration time capsule. 50 years from now, when this capsule will be opened in 2076, future generations will look back not only at what we preserved, but at what we valued. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, India-Fiji bilateral partnership has evolved steadily over the years and today spans diverse sectors including healthcare, development cooperation, culture, agriculture, information technology, education, capacity building. As a trusted and reliable partner, India has always stood with Fiji in times of need. Even during the difficult times of COVID pandemic, our cooperation continued to deepen. India was honored to support Fiji through the supply of vaccines under our Vaccine Maitri initiative. Today, our development partnership is more stronger than ever. I'm particularly pleased that the momentum of high-level exchanges between our two countries continues to grow. Under the present government, there have been 29 ministerial visits in both directions, including the visits of Honorable Prime Minister Sitiveni Rambuka to India in August this year, and of His Excellency President Ratu Lalambalavu to India last November, and includes 5 ministerial visits to India in this year alone. This reflects the importance both our countries place on strengthening the bilateral engagement. One of the most significant symbols of India's commitment to Fiji's development is our support for the construction of 100-bedded super specialty hospital in Fiji, which will be India's largest ever project in the Pacific region and reflects India's commitment to supporting Fiji's healthcare infrastructure. India and Fiji partnership has seen an enhanced engagement. This includes access of Amul ghee in Fiji, deployment of cricket coach from India to train Fiji's national cricket team, deployment of Hindi cum Sanskrit teacher to University of Fiji, opening of Bharat Corner Library in University of Fiji, progress setting up of the Sustainable Coastal and Ocean Research Institute in USP, donation of cowpea seeds to Fijian farmers, and providing antiretroviral drugs to Fiji. As we look forward towards the future, India is working actively to deliver many more projects, ranging from provision of mobile cell testing laboratories, to agriculture drones, to Ministry of Sugar, access to clean drinking water for villagers of Tumbalevu, to organization of Jaipur Food Camp in the coming months, all under the spirit of Velomani Dosti. Bilateral trade has almost doubled in the last 5 years, but the potential is far greater. India also continues to support Fiji's human resource development through the ITEC and ICCR programs. And under the ITEC program, I'm pleased that around 1,000 Fijian professionals have benefited from specialized training and capacity building programs since 2014 under various sectors. These exchanges continue to strengthen the human bridge between India and Fiji and deepen the bonds between our peoples. The Know India program is also facilitating the visit of Indian origin Fijian youth to enable them to connect with their roots. I'm also pleased that the cultural sporting exchanges between our two countries growing steadily, whether through Kathak and yoga programs, art workshops, Hindi Day celebrations, donation of music instruments to mandalis, cricket competitions, training of pundits in India, or the participation of Indian rugby team in Fiji. These exchanges bring our people closer in meaningful and lasting ways. The 4 C's of community, culture, cricket, and commonwealth each provide an added dimension to our partnership. And yet they're set against the larger backdrop of the solidarity of the global south and India's consistent support for the Pacific Island countries. Fiji's engagement with India-led initiatives such as the Coalition of Disaster-Resilient Infrastructure, Global Biofuel Alliance, and International Solar Alliance is another important dimension of our collaboration. So as we look ahead, the opportunities before us are manifold. In a world marred by uncertainties and chaos, India stands as a beacon of hope. India's vision is not to grow in isolation. It seeks to progress together with its friends and partners around the world. Many experiences from India's development journey could be relevant for Fiji, including in digital public infrastructure, national ID system, AI, digital payment platforms, renewable energy, agri-tech, healthcare, and many more. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, before I conclude, I once again express my sincerest appreciation to the government of Fiji for the manner in which the Girmit heritage continues to be honored nationally. As we honor the memory of the Girmitiers today, let us renew our commitment to building a future worthy of their sacrifices, a future rooted in mutual respect, strengthened by diversity, inspired by resilience, and a future in which bonds between India and Fiji continue to grow even deeper. Dhanyavad, Vinaka Vakalevu, thank you, Jai Hind, Jai Fiji.
Thank you, His Excellency Sunit Mehta, for the address. Moving on, at the end of Girmit era, on 1st January 1920, many Girmitiers applied for repatriation at the earliest opportunity, and a significant number did return to India. However, many others chose to remain in Fiji for a variety of reasons. Opportunities for social and economic advancements were considered more promising in Fiji, particularly after the colonial government offered land leases up to 99 years, along with financial assistance to establish homes and livelihoods within the colony. The hardship endured during the long sea voyage and plantation life also created strong bonds among the Girmitiers, encouraging many to remain together in Fiji. Some had married across caste lines and understood that they and their children might never regain full social acceptance in India, while others hoped to earn enough money before gradually returning home, a dream that never materialized for many. At times past, memories of India gradually faded, and through years of hardship, sacrifice, and perseverance, the Girmitiers worked tirelessly to build stable lives and pave the way towards a better future and prosperity for generations to come. Following the end of Girmit era, the relationship between the Ethiopians and the Indo-Fijian communities gradually evolved through shared experiences, cooperation, and mutual respect. Although both communities came from different cultural, linguistic, and historical backgrounds, they learned to live alongside one another and contributed towards the development of Fiji. Today, Fiji stands as a multicultural and multiracial nation built upon the contributions and sacrifices of all its people. The Girmit legacy remains not only a story of hardship and endurance, but also a reminder of the importance of unity, reconciliation, inclusiveness in nation building. We will now move to a traditional performance by Shobna Chanel's group, a Kathak dance performance. Kathak is a form of expression of spiritual ideas, virtues, and essence of scriptures. The names of the artists who will be performing the Kathak dance are Anushka Nair, Shania Kishore, Aradhya Kumar, Thank you to the artists for the wonderful performance. We will now proceed to the address by the Honorable Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Singh.
Thank you very much, Mistress of Ceremony, our Director Ashwini Singh. I must be excused for my bit of a voice that is not the normal. I think Muhammad Lodia knows that he should have given me some medicine. Anyway, after this program, he will probably give me something. Your Excellency, High Commissioner of India, Mr. Sudhir Mehta, Your Excellency Dirk Wegener, United Nations Residence Coordinator for Fiji, Solomon Islands, Tonga, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. His Excellency Greg Andrews, the High Commissioner for New Zealand to Fiji, my Assistant Minister, Honorable Chilean, who's present here as well. Descendant of Girmitiers, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, and all those joining us virtually from across Fiji and around the world. Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, Assalamu Alaikum, Bula Vinaka, and a very warm welcome to you all. I must say that our PS has also joined us for Public Service Commission, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, my Permanent Secretary, and all the directors of the ministries that are here today. And I'm welcoming you all for the 2026 National GIRMIT Commemoration event hosted by the ministry here at the Fiji Museum through what we describe as a hybrid platform. As a Minister of Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, I'm honored and privileged to be part of this important occasion. Many may be wondering that why the ministry has compressed or shortened this commemoration from the last 3 years that we have been doing. As you know, the first year when we commemorated the GIRMIT celebration day, it was in Albert Park, Suva. It was a 3-day program. Thereafter, we had a second commemoration of GIRMIT day at Western, at the GIRMIT Center, and then one we have also had for 3 days commemoration at Lambasa. This is the 4th year, and the only reason that we had to compress this program was because of the current crisis that Fiji is going through on this, the war, whereby we had to actually bring the cost down. However, by bringing the cost down here, doesn't mean that we have not or done anything for the GIRMIT or for the people of Fiji. My actually diversion of funding was to say that, look, let's do a lot of projects in the various parts of Fiji, give the communities a fair share of funding so that they can improve their lives and promote culture and arts in the various parts of Fiji. So we've been doing that. We've spent almost about $2 million in projects in the last, this current year. And for last year, we did about $1.3 million worth of projects. So we are doing things in another way, just to make sure that the GIRMIT programs are continued in one way or the other. While we would have preferred to gather physically in larger numbers, as I said, we all are aware of the navigating difficult times. As a government, we are making every effort to manage resources prudently, exercise financial discipline, and reduce costs wherever necessary. First and foremost, I wish to express my deepest appreciation to the Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Sitiveni Rambuka, for his once again honoring this occasion as the chief guest, and despite being overseas on an official commitment, for providing a special recorded message for this year's National GIRMIT Commemoration. To our Honorable Prime Minister, your presence as chief guest last year on a virtual platform this year sends a powerful message of the commitment to the remembrance of GIRMIT and to the values it represents to all the Fijians. Your continued support reflects an unwavering dedication to honoring the sacrifices and legacy of the GIRMITians, while advancing your broader vision of the truly united, multicultural, and multiracial Fiji. You have consistently championed social cohesion, inclusivity, and the national unity values that the Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs is proud to promote and uphold. I also wish to sincerely thank the Honourable Prime Minister for entrusting this ministry with additional portfolios of culture and heritage. Your visionary decision has significantly strengthened and expanded the ministry's role in the nation building. Culture and heritage are the foundation of our identity as a people, transcending ethnicity, religion, and the background, and so forth. By bringing this portfolio together, you have enabled us to take a more unified and inclusive approach towards preserving, celebrating, and promoting the rich cultural diversity that defines Fiji. This reflects your broader vision of a nation grounded in mutual respect, understanding, and unity in diversity. Your Excellency Sunit Mehta, I extend our heartfelt gratitude for your continued support and presence at our programs, both last year and this year again, including yesterday's events. Your participation reinforces the deep historical cultural ties between Fiji and India, and we greatly value the strong partnership and friendship we continue to build together. Your Excellency, Mr. Derek Wengena, I extend my sincere gratitude for your presence with us this morning. We deeply value the strong partnership between the Ministry and the United Nations family. One notable example is our ongoing collaboration with UNESCO on the heritage preservation and restoration works in Levuka, Fiji's first capital and a UNESCO World Heritage Site, where the first GIRMITians arrived before continuing the journey across Fiji. This partnership reflects our shared commitment towards preserving Fiji's rich history and cultural heritage for the future generations. Yesterday, I had the privilege of attending the pre-GIRMIT events in Nassori, and it was a deeply moving experience as I reflected on the stories of the GIRMITians, the tragedy of the Syria shipwreck, the pain for the family and separation, and the hardship endured during their journey, alongside the compassion and humanity shown through places such as Dilkusha home. I felt profound sense of sorrow and reflection. Yet alongside that sorrow, I also felt immense pride. Despite unimaginable hardship, our GIRMITians persevered. They held firmly to their faith, language and culture and identity. They established institutions such as the Nag Baba Kuti Mandir, which today stands as an enduring symbol of resilience, unity and spiritual strength. Unlike in many other parts of the world, where indentured laborers gradually lost their cultural roots, here in Fiji, our forefathers preserved and passed on the rich heritage and identity that continue to shape and define us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the contribution of the GIRMITians and their descendants to the development of Fiji are immense and immeasurable. Through their sweat, sacrifice, and resilience, they helped build the foundation of modern Fiji. Their labor became the backbone of sugar industry, which for decades stood as a backbone of Fiji's economy and played a critical role in shaping the nation's growth. However, their contribution extended beyond sugar industry. Over time, the descendants of the GIRMITians helped transform Fiji's agricultural landscape by cultivating rice, vegetables, fruits, spices, etc., strengthening both food security and agricultural diversity. They also entered commerce, education, and public service, and business emerging as entrepreneurs, professionals, and community leaders who contributed significantly to Fiji's economic and national development. Ladies and gentlemen, this year's theme, From Roots to Wings, Carrying the GIRMIT Flame Forward, is both timely and deeply significant. For many years, much of the discussion surrounding GIRMIT has understandably focused on the suffering and hardship. While that history must never be forgotten, as I have said on several occasions, the time has also come for us to move beyond only reflecting on the plain of Girmit and also celebrate the resilience achievements and enduring legacy of the Girmitiers as the descendants have contributed to the development of Fiji. Today, the descendants of the Girmitiers continue to excel in business, education, medicine, academia, public service, agriculture, sports, and many other fields, contributing immensely to the progress and the development of Fiji. The true spirit of Girmit, therefore, is not only about remembering the suffering, it is also about celebrating the resilience, survival, achievements, dignity, and hope. It is about carrying forward the timeless values of the perseverance, family, unity, respect, faith, and hard work for our forefathers left behind for our future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, as a government, we remain fully committed to preserving and promoting the important legacy. The Ministry of Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts is currently implementing a number of key initiatives aimed at preserving our history, protecting our cultural heritage, and strengthening social cohesion and the national unity. One of the Ministry's key initiatives is the Girmit Record digitization project, through which we are closely with the National Archives of Fiji to digitize records relating to more than 60,000 Girmitiers who arrived in Fiji in 1879 to 1916. I am pleased to note that the first phase of this important project has already been completed. Once fully developed, the project will provide a searchable national database, enabling the descendants to trace their ancestral roots while preserving the significant chapter of Fiji's history for the future generations. The Ministry also is progressing work on the proposed Girmit Museum, which is being supported by the Government of India. You listening? The only reason I've got the High Commissioner here is that he's going to give us money for the Girmit Center. No, I'm joking. Yes. So the Ministry is progressing, as I said, on the Girmit Museum project, which is going to be situated in Lutoka, behind the Girmit Center building now. There's almost about 20 acres of land, so we'll be utilizing that place to set up the Girmit Museum. And I'm pleased to say that our architect, Mr. Ashok Balagovin, is also here, who's designing that. It's very impressive, the drawing that I've seen. Once completed, the museum will serve as a major cultural and educational landmark dedicated to preserving the Girmit's legacy while promoting the education, research, reflection, and the greater intercultural understanding for the future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, before I finish, I wish to acknowledge the important partnership and initiatives that have added great value to this year's commemoration. I sincerely thank the Post Fiji for collaborating with the Ministry on the launch of a special Girmit commemorative stamp. I also acknowledge our major sponsors, Vodafone Fiji, whose contribution has been instrumental. We are equally grateful to FBC for the broadcasting this event live. Ladies and gentlemen, the experience of Girmitiers continue to hold deep relevance today. The journeys remind us through faith, perseverance, and sacrifice and unity, even the greatest hardship can be overcome. The story is not only about suffering, but also about resilience, dignity, and hope. As a descendant of Girmitier myself, I stand here with great pride to say that Fiji is my home. Sacrifices of our forefathers have helped shape the nation we proudly belong today. The few things that I want to say in Hindi, जो हमारे यहाँ पे बुजुर्ग बैठे हुए, जो गिरमिट प्रथा के नीचे हम लोग आए थे, हमारे बुजुर्ग आए थे, जो बात है वो गिरमिट है, उसका मतलब है एग्रीमेंट था, उसके हम लोग तोड़ के गिरमिट बोलने लगे। और दूसरी बात ये है कि कई बहुत धोखाधड़ी में हम लोग जैसे बोलते हैं रिक्रूटर्स बोलते हैं ना इंडिया में, उसका सही नाम, लेकिन उसको हम लोग बात तोड़ के बोल दिए अरकटिया। तो अरकटिया ने धोखाधड़ी से करीबन 60,000 हमारे इंडेंजर्ड लेबर्स को फिजी की तरफ लाए। हालांकि दुनिया भर में, जैसे हाई कमिश्नर साहब ने कहा है, करीबन 1 मिलियन से ऊपर पूरा दुनिया भर में इंडेंजर्ड लेबर्स थे। एक छोटा से एक उसमें कहानी आती है, एक बच्चा सिर्फ 10 साल का था, उसको भी धोखाधड़ी से उन्होंने अरकाटिया ने बोट पे धर दिया। उसको बताया कि तुम जाके फिजी में तुम गन्ने के खेत में नहीं रहोगे, तुम ऑर्डिनरी गार्डन में काम करोगे। लेकिन 10 साल के बाद लड़के को भी उन्होंने उठा के खेत में डाल दिया उस समय पर एज ए इंडेंजर्ड लेबर। उसके भी बारे में कुछ स्टोरीज है यूट्यूब पे, हमने देखा। तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि ठीक है, हम लोग आए थे फिजी, हमारे पूर्वज आए थे 5 साल के कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के नीचे। कुछ को बताया गया ठीक है, अगर आपको रहना अगर चाहते हो तो आप फिजी में रह सकते हो, 5 साल के बाद में भी आपको ज़मीन में मिलेगा। कुछ हमारे पूर्वजों चले गए वापस इंडिया और कुछ रह गए यहाँ पर, आज जो जिसकी औलाद हम लोग आज यहाँ बैठे हुए हैं। तो जैसे वो हम लोग सेलिब्रेट नहीं करते हैं ये गिरमिट, हम लोग कमेमोरेट करते हैं, क्योंकि सेलिब्रेशन इसमें कुछ है नहीं। हम लोग जो लाया इतिहास के मुताबिक से, तो चाबुक मारा गया, खेतों में कड़ा कड़ा काम कराया गया, तो उसमें क्या सेलिब्रेट करना है? ये हम लोग कमेमोरेट करते हैं, याद करते हैं कि हमारे पूर्वजों के साथ में क्या हुआ था, आज फिजी कहाँ पर। लेकिन मैं आपको बताऊँ, अगर हमारे कौम नहीं आते ये देश में, आज फिजी का जो आबादी हुआ है वो नहीं होता। आप देखिए सोलमन, टोंगा, सामोआ, वो भी सब कंट्री है, लेकिन जिस रफ्तार से इस देश में प्रगति हुआ, the way the progress was made in this country because of the indentured laborers had come, today Fiji is where it is. And I must thank for our grandfathers and the forefathers who managed to stay back and make this country prosperous for everybody. So once again, let us therefore continue the perseverance and the honor of Gilmit legacy and carry its flame forward with pride, dignity, unity for our future generations. Thank you, Dhanyavad, or Vinaka Vakalu.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, for your address. We will now join live with the Prime Minister of Republic of Fiji and Minister for Civil Service, Strategic Planning, National Development and Statistics, Honorable Sitiveni Rambuka, for the national address for the 147th GIRMIT Commemoration.
Today, as we have done over the past 3 years, we come together once again to commemorate the legacy and sacrifice, yet sustained by extraordinary resilience, courage, and hope. This year we commemorate GIRMIT in a different way, in light of the government's prudent cost-saving measures and mindful of the current global uncertainties, including tensions arising from the US-Iran conflict. We gather virtually rather than physically. While we may not stand together in one venue, we remain united in spirit, in remembrance, and in our shared commitment to honoring the legacy of the GIRMIT years. However, let me assure you that although we may be separated by distance, we remain united in spirit. The significance of this day is not diminished in any way. If anything, it has only deepened our appreciation of the GIRMIT legacy and strengthened our collective resolve to honor it. My fellow citizens, in times such as these, marked by uncertainty and global tension, we are reminded of the resilience of those who came before us. The GIRMIT years endured hardships far greater than most of us can imagine. They faced the unknown with courage endured suffering with dignity, and stood firm in the face of adversity. Their legacy reminds us that we too must remain resilient, united, and steadfast during challenging times. As documented in our history books, beginning in 1879, over 60,000 Indians made this journey to Fiji. They crossed the Kalapani, dark ocean, driven by hardship, poverty, and hope for a better future. What awaited them, however, was a life of intense labor, uncertainty, and struggle. The Girmitiers worked long hours in the cane fields. They lived in confined conditions. They endured losses, separation, and hardship. And as history reminds us, their lives on the plantations were often described as narak, a living hell. We must also remember the painful experiences endured by many, particularly women and children. Stories such as that of Kunti, whose courage in the face of injustice stirred the conscience of many, remind us not only of the suffering endured under the Girmit system, but also the remarkable strength and resilience of the Girmitiers. These are not easy histories to reflect upon, but they are necessary histories that we must continue to acknowledge and remember as a nation. The enduring lesson for all of us is that despite the hardships, indignities, and suffering they faced, they persevered. More importantly, they laid the foundation for future generations and helped build the Fiji we proudly call home today. As a distinguished historian, the late Professor Bridgelal reminds us, the Girmitiers were not merely victims of history. They were agents of transformation. From conditions of hardship and uncertainty, they created lives of purpose, dignity, and hope. Through their labor, sacrifice, and perseverance, they helped lay the foundations of Fiji's agricultural economy and built enduring communities, institutions, and families. In doing so, they forged a new identity, one grounded in memory, resilience, and a deep sense of belonging to Fiji. My fellow Fijians, last year I had the honor and the privilege of joining many of you in Labasa for the 146th National GIRMIT Commemoration. It was a deeply moving and humbling occasion as I had the opportunity to meet many descendants of the Girmitiers and to present medals in recognition of their enduring legacy and contribution to our nation. It is an experience that I will always cherish. When circumstances permit, I look forward once again to meeting our senior Girmit descendants in person to listen to their stories, learn from their experiences, and honor them directly for the sacrifices and resilience of those who came before them. On this note, I wish to sincerely thank the Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture and Heritage for its continued leadership in organizing this important national commemoration. I also commend the Ministry for coordinating a number of meaningful events leading up to today's observance, including the visit to Dilkusha Home and unveiling of the refurbished Syria Monument and the handover of solar lights at the Nag Kuti Kuti Mandir. And these places carry deep historical, cultural, and spiritual significance. And it is both fitting and important that we continue to preserve and honor them. I acknowledge the successful organization of the GIRMIT Youth Forums held at the University of Fiji's Sewanee campus in the Western Division and at Fiji National University's Nayava campus in the Northern Division. These forums provided an important platform for our young people to reflect on the legacies of GIRMIT, engage in meaningful dialogue, and better appreciate the contributions and sacrifices of the GIRMITians to the development of our nation. Fellow citizens, this year's national theme is, and I quote, "From roots to wings," end of quote, carrying the GIRMIT flame forward. The theme not only captures the journey of GIRMITians, but also the journey of our nation itself, a journey from hardship to hope, from struggle to achievement, and from sacrifice to opportunity. From Roots reminds us of the courage, sacrifice, and resilience of the GIRMITians. It acknowledges the foundations that they laid, economic, cultural, and social, which continue to shape our nation today. Two Wings speaks to the journey that followed. From those humble beginnings emerged generations who have contributed to Fiji's progress, prosperity, and development. From laborers to leaders, and from struggles to strength. And carrying the GIRMIT flame forward calls upon all of us. It is a reminder that the legacy of GIRMIT is not confined to the past. It is a living responsibility, a responsibility to preserve our history and to uphold our shared values. It allows us to ensure that future generations understand the sacrifices that made our nation what it is today. The GIRMIT experience was not only a story of displacement, but a journey in search of belonging and a place to call home. Today, as your Prime Minister, I say with pride and conviction, Fiji is that home for all of us. My fellow Fijians, as I said last year, and wish to re-emphasize, the story of GIRMIT is not the story of one community, but it is the story of our nation, a story of struggle and of unity, hardship, and most importantly, of hope. Last year, I wish to reaffirm again, we do not commemorate GIRMIT to glorify suffering, but we commemorate it to honor resilience and to acknowledge truth and to draw lessons that guide us forward. In a world still marked by uncertainty, division, and conflict, the legacy of the GIRMITians reminds us that strength lies in unity and dignity must always be preserved. And even in the darkest times, hope endures. As your Prime Minister, I reaffirm our enduring commitment to building a Fiji founded on inclusivity, unity, and mutual respect. A Fiji that honors the sacrifices of its past, celebrates the strength of its diversity, and moves confidently toward a brighter and more united future. To the descendants of the GIRMITians, and indeed to all Fijians, today we honor the courage and the sacrifices of your forebearers. We celebrate their resilience, their perseverance, and their enduring contribution to our nation. And we pledge to carry forward the legacy they entrusted to us. Let us move forward together, carrying the spirit of the GIRMITians within us, their resilience in times of hardship, their courage in the face of uncertainty, and their unwavering belief in a better future as we continue to build a stronger, united, and more compassionate Fiji for generations to come. Vinawalevu, Danivat, thank you. God bless you all, and God bless Fiji.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister Sitiveni Virambuka, for the national address commemorating the 147th GIRMIT Commemoration Day. We will now have a performance by Shobna Chanel Dance Group. The performance is a tribe to harmony, respect, and the enduring spirit of the Girmitians. The performance will be led by Anushka Nair, Shania Kishore, Esther Chandra, Anvi Kumar, Adya Kumar, and Vyasi Vukireva. Thank you to the artist for the vibrant cultural fusion performance, which was beautifully portrayed the rich cultural diversity of Fiji. Moving further, this year, the ministry had called for expression of interest for at the national level to honor the senior GIRMIT descendants who continue to uphold the GIRMIT legacy, including the recognition of the third generation of GIRMITians. This initiative provides a special opportunity to pay tribute to and acknowledge their invaluable contributions towards our shared heritage and their role in preserving it for the future generations. A total of 63 expressions of interest were received through the Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Singh, the ministry will present a token of appreciation to the selected descendants. I now have the honor of inviting the Honorable Minister to present the token of appreciation to the descendants who are present here today to personally receive this special recognition.
Minister has asked the honor to be done by Assistant Minister.
Okay, so the Honorable Minister has requested if the Honorable Assistant Minister, Honorable Charan Kumar, can do the honors in recognizing the GIRMIT descendants. So Honorable Assistant Minister for Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Honorable Charan Kumar, he'll be giving the recognition and a token of appreciation to the GIRMIT descendants. The first one is Nilamma. Then we have Sham Sundar. Then we have Ganga Jali. Then we have Panvarsi. Then we have Vidyawati. Then we have Prakash Pati. So she is Prakash Pati. Then we have Surendra Prasad. Then we have Kunti Devi. Then we have Sampat Lal. And the final one is Tulsi Amma. She is 101 years of age, originally from Ba. Tulsi Amma, originally from Ba, 101 years of age. Thank you so much, Honorable Assistant Minister, Honorable Charan Kumar, Assistant Minister for Multi-Ethnic Affairs, for presenting the token of appreciation to the Girmit descendants. The remaining 51 who are recognized in the token of appreciation will be hand-delivered to their respective residents are as follows: Tirumalai, Jayawati, Kamla, Tarawati, Chandrawati, Kusumbi, Sudha Kumari, Shushila Devi, Kamlawati, Amandha, Kala, Shakima, Fulkuwar, Parvati, Mahadei, Fatima, Leela, Shukuntala, Amit Devi, Ben Kumari, Lakshmi Nair, Sumitra Devi, Ven Kumari, Bansraji, Sukmati, Kalawati, Manorama Devi, Jaglal, Chandrawati, Keshwan Naidu, Sumitra, Ram Kumar, Ram Prakash, Sursati, Silawati, Jay Narayan, Mohan Singh, Yakantama, Mahalakshmi, Gyanmarti, Bimlawati, Rajkumari, Dhanraj, Azam Ali, Champawati, and finally Mohan Singh. So these are the 51 recognized descendants of the Girmites who will be presented the token of appreciation through the hand delivery to their respective residents. Moving on, the Girmites remain deeply committed to preserving their religion and culture, which became a source of strength, unity, solidarity amongst them during the difficult years of endangered system in the sugarcane fields of Fiji. Many brought with them important Hindu religious texts such as Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, and other sacred scriptures. Since only a limited number of copies were available and the literacy level was very low at that time, these texts were often cited collectively during social gatherings held in the evenings, on the weekends, during holidays, and at the festive occasions such as marriages, Ramlila performance, and holy celebrations. By the early 20th century, formal Hindu organizations such as Sanatan Dharam, Arya Samaj were established, which continue in a more systematic way with the task of religious, cultural, educational, institutional establishment in Fiji. They were joined in later in 1920s by the Muslim, South Indian, Gujarati, and Sikh organizations, as written by one of the Pacific authors, Shelley Cale, in 1985. Moving on, the ministry this year ran a National Girmit Day competition for the 147 Girmit Commemoration with a theme From Roots to Wings, Carrying the Girmit Fame Forward. The competition categories were for poetry, essay competition, and poster with the eligibility for year 1 and 8 for primary school level and years 9 to 13 for secondary school students. The senior category with the entries to be received in both English, Hindi, and Vosevakaviti. The ministry in total received nearly 230 entries. In partnership with Ministry of Education, all entries were assessed, judged by the panel of judges from the Ministry of Education. The ministry would like to acknowledge the panel of judges who contributed towards the judgment of the entries under the three categories: English, Hindi, Vosevakaviti, and they are Mrs. Varshika Manu. She's a senior curriculum specialist English at Ministry of Education. She has judged the poetry competition under the English category, then followed by Mrs. Gayatri Prasad, Mr. Ismaili Vatuwali, Mr. Pramendra Bhan, and Ms. Shamla Chan, followed by Mr. Antonio Ramambuke. The ministry would like to sincerely thank all the participants for their involvement in the competition. Following the completion of the judging process, the ministry is honored to announce the first prize winners as follows under the respective categories. For English, for years 1 to 8, under the junior category, The first prize winner was Shanvi Trisha Chandra. And the second and third prize is displayed on the screen. For years 9 to 13, under secondary category, the first prize winner was Vinita Devi. The second and third prize winners are also displayed on the screen. Under the senior category, the first prize winner is Riyansha Kumar. The second and third prize are also displayed on the screen. For essay writing, for years 11 to 13, the first prize winner is Risha Raj, and the second and third prize winners are displayed on the screen. For poster competition, for years 1 to 8, the first prize winner is Amira Anvi Sen Andrew, and the second and third prize winners are displayed on the screen. For poster competition for years 9 to 13, the first prize winner is Shivam Dayal, and the second and third prize winners are displayed on the screen also. For poster competition under the senior category, the first prize winner is Washil Khan Jr. Luke, and the second and third prize winners are also displayed on the screen. For Hindi, under the category of Hindi poetry, for years 1 to 8, the first prize winner is Shanvi Kumar, and the second and third prize winners are also displayed on the screen. For Hindi poetry, years 9 to 13, under the category of secondary, the first prize winner is Rivanshi Prakash, and the second and third prize winners are displayed on the screen. For Hindi, under the senior category, the first prize winner is Priya Mala Singh, and the second and the third prize winners are also displayed on the screen. For Hindi essay writing, for years 11 to 13, the first prize winners are Natasha Prakash. Second and third prize winners are also displayed on the screen. For essay writing under senior category, the only entry that the ministry had received was from Mrs. Ashika Chand. Moving on to the last category, which was Voseva Kaviti. For poetry, for years 9 to 13, the first prize winner is Rusuyate Vora Vora, and the second and the third prize winners are displayed on the screen. For essay writing, for years 11 to 13, the first prize winner is Mereseni Sanaki. Finally, under the senior category, for essay writing under Voseva Kaviti, the first prize winner is Manveer Mitesh Prakash. Thank you all. This is the winners for the 147 GIRMIT competition. For the winners of the National GIRMIT competition, if your names were announced today or displayed on the screen, you are kindly requested to visit our office in Suva at 318 Bali Towers. And winners that are based in the Western Division, we are kindly requesting if you can visit our Western office, which is based in the Sugar House. And the winners that are from the Northern Division, kindly requesting if you can visit our office in Madhwata House. Also requesting, please ensure you bring a valid photo identification to collect your prizes. Moving on, we will now have a traditional dance performance, Kathak dance, Sargam by the Swami Vivekananda Cultural Center, Suva, students, led by Kathak dance teacher Pandit Avijit Chakravarti, who is an Indian-based teacher and has experience for more than 20 years of teaching Kathak dance. Kathak dance is an ancient classical dance form in India traceable to 400 BCE. The early surviving text with Kathak root is Natya Sastra, attributed to Saga Bharata. The names of the participants for the Kathak group is Dr. Jashwini Narayan, Prasiddhi Acharya, Anamika Prasad, Rishala Chandra, Prakati Rana, Pandit Avijit Chakravarti.
Ding
Ni
Thank you to the artist for the performance. Moving on, this year the ministry partnered with various stakeholders to preserve, commemorate the archival history of Girmitiers for the present and future generations. One of the key initiatives is the launch of 147 GIRMIT Commemoration Postal Stamp. This initiative was successfully implemented through a partnership between the Ministry of Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, and Post Fiji. I now invite the Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Singh, to officially launch the 147 GIRMIT commemorative stamps. Today, we will be launching 3 special stamps that commemorate flora and fauna that were introduced to Fiji during the GIRMIT period. Each of these stamps present a unique history of resilience, survival, adaptation, and contribution to the development of our beloved nation. Allow me to introduce them to you one by one. First is the neem tree, titled Healing Across Oceans. The neem tree stands as a powerful symbol of healing, protection, and ancestral wisdom. Introduced to Fiji during the GIRMIT era, it became an essential part of daily lives of the Indo-Fijian communities, valued for its wide-ranging medicinal properties and spiritual significance. Traditionally, neem has been used in herbal medicines to treat skin conditions, fevers, and infections, while also serving in purification rituals and cultural practices. Its leaves, bark, oil continue to be utilized in natural healing, reflecting a holistic approach to health that Girmitiers carried with them across generations. Today, the neem tree essence is origins in an embrace by Fiji's multi-ethnic society, benefiting a wide cross-section of communities who rely on its natural medicinal qualities. It is commonly found in home compounds, settlements, and rural areas where it continues to serve as a readily accessible and sustainable source of traditional medicine. Second is the myna bird, a voice across the landscape, a common myna bird introduced during the plantation era, quickly adapted to Fiji's environment and has since become one of the most recognizable birds across the country. Its presence is deeply woven into the everyday lives of communities where it calls from a familiar and constant part of the natural soundscape. From rural villages to urban settlements, the myna bird is a common sight and sound, often seen perched along roadsides, in farmlands, and around homes. Its adaptability and resilience reflects the changing landscape of Fiji, much like the journey of Girmitiers themselves. Beyond its ecological role, the myna bird symbolizes migration, survival, and coexistence. It serves as a living reminder of how introduced species during the GIRMIT era became embedded within Fiji's environment and identity. The third is Bora bean. Its title is Sustenance and Survival. The cowpea or Bora is a symbol of sustenance, resilience, and self-reliance. Introduced during the GIRMIT era, it became a critical food source for indentured laborers, helping to supplement limited rations and sustain families through periods of hardship on the plantation. The fast-growing, adaptable, and highly nutritious Bora reflects the agricultural knowledge and resourcefulness of the Girmitiers that they brought to Fiji. It was commonly cultivated in small pots around labor lines, enabling families to maintain a degree of food independence and nutritional security despite challenging conditions. Today, Boda remains widely known across Fiji and is readily accessible in local markets throughout the year, making it an important and affordable vegetable for households. Its consistent availability supports family nutrition, food sustenance, and national food security. These three stems are more than collections, they are storytellers carrying the Girmit flame from the past into the present and from our shores to the world. And now, to officially launch these stems, we will move to the ceremonial first day of issuing the stamps, where our distinguished guest will personally place the official stamps onto the commemorative envelopes. So our distinguished guest, Honorable Charan Singh, Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, will have His Excellency Mr. Sunit Mehta, will also have His Excellency Dick Wagoner. We'll also call upon Mr. Israeli Lawangila, Chairman of Post Fiji Limited, and Mr. Isaac Mao, Chief Executive Officer of Post Fiji. Through Post Fiji's collaboration, the Ministry was successfully able to introduce this new initiative to Fiji, joined by our Permanent Secretary, Dr. Vinesh Kumar. Ladies and gentlemen, let us witness as our honorable guests place the first official 147th GIRMIT Commemoration 15 May 2026 Day stamp onto the envelopes, marking this historical day for Fiji and for the GIRMIT legacy. Just to briefly highlight the concept behind the 147 GIRMIT commemoration stamps, the 2026 commemoration is anchored under the national theme, From Roots to Wings, carrying the GIRMIT flame forward. The commemorative stamps will be globally recognized as a meaningful tool for preserving GIRMIT historical memory and promoting cultural heritage. The stamps will also enhance national visibility since the stamps move through everyday lives locally, internationally, carrying the GIRMIT story across the borders. The stamp will provide a visual medium that symbolizes GIRMIT journey from hardship to hope. It also promotes cultural preservation in which the artwork and imagery will capture the key GIRMIT symbols, archival scenes, and cultural practices rooted in the GIRMIT experience. Finally, it will also support existing national initiatives which will complement the GIRMIT database, GIRMIT museum, and the cultural mapping work, contributing to the documentation and the public education. I would kindly request the dignitaries to please hold the envelopes up and display to the invited dignitaries and the viewers. These stamped envelopes will now travel as pieces of living history, carrying GIRMIT story across letters, across borders, and across time. So we can see the GIRMIT stamp envelopes that are displayed on the screen. So this marks a very important moment for Fiji, whereby the heritage and the flora and fauna that came during GIRMIT times will be part of the Fiji's national stamp. Thank you so much to the invited dignitaries. We will now cut the cake to commemorate the launch of 147 GIRMIT Commemoration Stamp Series. I invite all the distinguished guests to please join the Honorable Minister in cutting the cake. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We will now invite the dignitaries to please take their seats. Finally, one of the most memorable initiatives undertaken by the ministry in collaboration with Fiji Museum and the National Archives of Fiji is the sealing of 50-year time capsule marking the 147th GIRMIT commemoration. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, we will now proceed with the sealing of 147 GIRMIT commemoration 50-year time capsule. I believe this is the first initiative of its kind for Fiji to be undertaken as part of the National GIRMIT commemoration. It is truly historical milestone that will preserve the voices, memories, and aspirations of this generation for the next 50 years. This initiative will greatly benefit future generations by providing them with a direct connection to the past and have a deeper understanding of the GIRMIT journey and its contribution to the development of modern Fiji. It will also strengthen Fiji's collective identity, preserve valuable historical records and artifacts, and serve as a symbol of unity, resilience, and shared heritage for years to come. The time capsule represents more than a collection of artifacts and memories. It is a bridge between generations, preserving the stories, culture, identity, and the spirit of Fiji in 2026 for the people of 2076 and beyond. The content of the time capsule includes 3 wallets. The first wallet contains the key artifacts, including the newly released GIRMIT commemorative stamps, the GIRMIT commemorative notebook, and the Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs strategic plan. The second wallet will contain the 2026 GIRMIT commemoration program documents, including the speech that we just heard was delivered by the Honorable Prime Minister, also a speech that was delivered by the Honorable Charan Singh and His Excellency Mr. Sunit Mehta. It also contains the winning entries from the student essay poster competition, as well as a special message from the Honorable Charan Singh, a record of the existing staff of the Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts. Finally, the third wallet contains historical documents from National Archives, including the message of the first, including the past of the first indentured laborer who arrived in Fiji. It also includes the special message from the Director of National Archives. Today, as we seal this capsule, we reaffirm our collective responsibility to carry the GIRMIT flame forward and ensure the lessons, values, and sacrifices of our ancestors continue to inspire future generations. I now respectfully invite the Honorable Minister for Public Enterprise, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Singh, and the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, to seal the 147th GIRMIT commemoration 50 years time capsule. You will see that there is a set of gloves. I will kindly request the Honorable Minister and the Permanent Secretary to put on the gloves before handling the contents of the time capsule as a mark of respect and preservation of these historical items. This capsule contains significant commemorative materials, messages, photographs, historical records reflecting the journey of GIRMIT community and the national commemoration for the 147 GIRMIT Day. This historical initiative will sealed and be preserved for the next 50 years, serving as a legacy, treasure for future generations to open, reflect, and appreciate the enduring spirit, culture, and achievements of the GIRMIT descendants and the ministry in year 2026 for the National GIRMIT Day. The sealing of the time capsule marks not only a remembrance of history, but also a commitment to preserving the values, heritage, and stories of the GIRMIT legacy for generations to come. So we can all witness the Honorable Minister putting the documents into the 50-year time capsule box. Let's all witness this moving moment whereby the items are going to be placed, as I had mentioned below, into the box, and it will be opened after 50 years, which is 2076. So it's a living moment. Let's all respect this moment whereby the box is now closed. The Permanent Secretary has closed the box now. Now I humbly request the Honorable Minister to carefully place the items into, so he has already placed the items. Now I request the Honorable Minister to seal the box with padlock and key, completing the formal sealing of the 147 GIRMIT Commemoration 50-year time capsule. The Honorable Minister will also officially seal the keys to ensure the box is locked and secured for 50 years. So the keys are also sealed. You can witness on the screen. It will be open after 50 years. So it's a very emotional and living moment that we are experiencing over here, whereby this box is going to be closed for the 50 years and it will open in 2076. So the Honorable Minister is sealing the envelope. We can all witness in the screen. The keys are now sealed. So the keys are sealed and now we're going to place it on the time capsule box. Thank you, Honorable Minister. So since it's completed now, I now request the Honorable Minister to hand over the seal box to the Chief Executive Officer of Fiji Museum, Mr. Armando Loy, and co-leader Ratu Chone. So the Honorable Minister will hand over the seal box to the CEO of Fiji Museum now. So we all are witnessing this historical moment. So it's sealed now. The Minister is handing it over to the Chief Executive Officer of Fiji Museum, Mr. Armando Loy, and co-leader Ratu Chone. So now it's officially handed over. Now the CEO of Fiji Museum and the Fiji Museum now stands as the official custodian of this historical capsule. I now invite the CEO, Mr. Loy, to proceed in placing the GIRMIT time capsule in its final resting place in the GIRMIT Commemoration Corner of Fiji Museum. A truly moving moment. This capsule will now rest amongst the rich historical collections of Fiji Museum, awaiting its reopening on 15th May 2076. Again, this capsule will now rest among the rich historical collections of the Fiji Museum, awaiting its reopening on the 15th May 2076. We kindly request all the invited dignitaries to please take their seat. To all the viewers joining us live this morning, you are invited to visit Fiji Museum, where you can now witness the 147 GIRMIT commemorative 50-year time capsule, which is now a new addition to the current historical collections. This initiative has been made possible through strong partnership and collaboration between the Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs, National Archives of Fiji, and Fiji Museum. I would also like to sincerely acknowledge and thank the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, for the efforts and the hard work undertaken to ensure the time capsule box is designed and ready to host the 147 GIRMIT commemorative materials for 50 years. I would also take the opportunity to thank the staff of Ministry of Multi-Ethnic Affairs for their efforts and the support provided to ensure that the initiative is done. Finally, the Ministry would also like to thank the Brijdeal family of Ba for generously providing the beautiful carved mahogany box, which now serves as the official GIRMIT time capsule. This historical treasure will stand as a powerful symbol of remembrance, resilience, heritage, and hope, preserving the legacy of the GIRMITians and the story of Fiji for generations yet to come. Moving on behalf of our Honorable Minister, and on the occasion of the GIRMIT, we are also pleased to announce another important milestone in preservation and remembrance of GIRMIT heritage, history, and art. Mr. Himmat Lodhia of Lord Jewelers Limited will be partnering with Fiji Museum to showcase a valuable collection of Girmit era jewelry, coins, historical artifacts preserved and collected over the years. Under this partnership, selected items will be periodically displayed in dedicated sections at Fiji Museum, allowing the members of the public and future generations to appreciate and connect with this important chapter of our history. I am pleased to note that as part of this remarkable collection is also available as a display at the floor here. On behalf of all the descendants of Girmitiers and the Fiji Museum, we wish to sincerely thank Mr. Lodhia and his family for their dedication and commitment towards preserving these valuable historical items, for their generosity in sharing this important legacy with the people of Fiji. So can we please give a big round of applause to Mr. Himmat Lodhia for partnering with Fiji Museum in order to display this jewelry. So these jewelries are displayed at the left-hand corner of the Fiji Museum here. So we are inviting the invited dignitaries, if you can please visit and see these historical jewelries that was used during the Girmit era. This brings us to the closure of today's event, and now I would like to take the opportunity to invite the Permanent Secretary, Dr. Vinesh Kumar, for the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mistress of Ceremony, Ashwini. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, fellow Fijians, as we come to the close of this meaningful 147th National Girmit Commemoration, it is my great honor to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of the Ministry for Public Enterprises, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts. Today has been a special occasion for remembrance, reflection and national unity. Under this year's theme, From Roots to Wings, carrying the Girmit flame forward, we have honored the sacrifices and resilience of the Girmitiers while celebrating the enduring legacy they have left for Fiji and future generations. First and foremost, I convey my deepest gratitude to the Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Sithibeni Rabuka, for once again honoring this occasion as our chief guest and for providing a special recorded message for this national commemoration. I sincerely thank the Honorable Minister for Public Enterprises, Multi-Ethnic Affairs, Culture, Heritage and Arts, Honorable Charan Jeath Singh, for his leadership, guidance and support for ensuring the success of this year's Girmit Commemoration Program and related events across the country. I extend my heartfelt appreciation to Excellency Sumit Mehta. Commissioner, thank you so much. You have been with us yesterday. And again, to Your Excellency, Mr. Derek Wagner, United Nations Resident Coordinator. Thank you so much for being here, sir. To all our distinguished guests, community leaders, religious leaders, descendants of Girmitiers, and those joining us virtually from across Fiji and around the world, thank you for being part of this important national occasion. I acknowledge and thank the University of Fiji for hosting the Western Division Girmit Youth Forum and the Fiji National University for hosting the Northern Division program. We are equally grateful to all organizations, communities, religious groups, and stakeholders who assisted ministry in organizing various side events, activities held throughout the year's commemoration, or this year's commemoration. Our sincere appreciation goes to Fiji Museum and the National Archives of Fiji for their partnership and support, including the important time capsule initiated for future generations. We also thank Mr. Himmat Lodhia, thank you, sir, and your family for preserving and sharing valuable Girmit era jewelry, coins, artifacts to form an important part of Fiji's history and heritage. Thank you, sir. Special appreciation extended to our sponsors and partners, particularly Vodafone Fiji and Fiji Broadcasting Commission, as well as government media team and all the media organizations for helping make this event accessible across the country. To the organizing committee and to my hardworking ministry staff, a small but incredibly dedicated team. Thank you guys Thank you for your commitment, sacrifice, tireless efforts throughout this program. We made it together. You should all be proud of what we have achieved today. You guys, you truly rock. To the cultural performers, volunteers, technical team, and everyone who worked tirelessly behind the scene, Dhanyawad and Vinaka Vakalevu. Your dedication and hard work ensured the success of today's program. Ladies and gentlemen, as we leave here today, let us continue to carry forward the spirit of GIRMIT, the spirit of resilience, sacrifice, perseverance, unity, and hope. As a descendant of Girmitia myself, I stand proud to say Fiji is my home. I believe the story of Girmit belongs not only to one community, but to all Fijians. It is part of our shared national identity and history. With those few words, I once again thank each and every one of you for your presence and contributions today. Thank you. Dhanyawad. Vinaka Vakalevu.
Thank you, Permanent Secretary Dr. Vinesh Kumar, for the vote of thanks. This concludes this year's 147 GIRMIT commemoration. Once again, thank you all for joining us today, whether in person, through live television broadcast, or via social media platforms. It has been truly wonderful commemorating this year's GIRMIT Day with all of you. We look forward to joining you again next year with more activities and new initiatives as we continue our journey together towards recognizing of GIRMIT sites in Fiji as national heritage sites. We also look forward to progressing collectively in development of state-of-art museum at the Ladoka Multicultural GIRMIT Center in partnership with Government of India, preserving and remembering the legacy and contributions of the Girmitians. Thank you, Dhanyavad, and Vinaka Vakalevu.